then we're usually talking about hair, of which we have none, but
Right.
you've got like a reputation for all of these innovations and hairstyles and products and stuff, but you're also big into connecting with the community. And you've got an event coming up that's about mental health, which is a very prevalent topic right now. And
Right.
it's tied to the hair industry. And I'm just rambling on. So please tell me about it.
Okay. We have our first event, and I plan on doing one each quarter at different barbershops throughout Jacksonville. And the first barbershop we're going to do it at is the Man Cave on A. Philip Randolph. And what we have is the mental health talk with the beauty industry. And this is sponsored by my nonprofit, the Beauty Industry Group. And what I'm trying to do is just bring more awareness and get men to talk a little bit more, because I didn't realize, I didn't even understand mental health, actually. And our first topic is this here. Do you know the difference between mental health and mental illness? And that's a big thing. And I have 3 board certified psychologists there. And we also going to use as a resource after we give them the information. It's like, okay, we give them the information because one of the panelists asked me, say, okay, Robert, when we give them this information, where we're going to send them. So we partnered up with Northwest Service Behavior Center to highlight some of the programs that they have for youth, teenagers, and adults that are actually free for the community. And a lot of people just don't know about it. So it's to bring awareness to that as well.
What spurred your interest in this mental health and trying to figure out the difference between mental health and mental illness?
Well, I never thought that nothing would break me down. And I didn't understand the term mental health, or I understood mental illness because we had the hospitals, but I didn't understand mental health part. And when I lost my son and my grandson October last year, it put me in a place that I'd never been before. And I started thinking things I never thought before. And throughout the whole process, right, my former wife, which is his mother, her job gave her 90 days leave. Me as an entrepreneur, I had to get right back to work. You know what I'm saying? So I had no time to even sit and process what has happened and just like inject it in my life, and I wasn't even living here when that happened. So that would make me move back. So the things that I was thinking about, how depressed I got. I never was depressed. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Didn't want to do anything. And I'm still working through those things now because I still have a problem with wanting to be around people. So I know that that's a part of my mental. And out of the whole process, nobody ever came to me and said, hey, Robert, how's your mental health? Because I believe if you ask somebody that question, they may think that you're asking them, are they crazy, going crazy or something like that? And no, it could be anybody who just lost a pet, anybody who just lost anything. Mental health, it is a wide range of things that can trigger it.
I know you mentioned that you're coming at it from a barbershop so men can open up the conversation, but what about people in the Black community? Because we are also been the types to shut those kind of conversations down.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it in the community. A. Philip Randolph, the Man Cave, is right there on the east side. And the reason why I just don't say the community, because I know I can't save the whole community, but I can bring some things to the community. And that's what this is about, to get the community aware that we have services out there. We have people out there that can help in these areas. And some parents don't even know they can start their kid young. But I want to let them know it's from 7:30 to 8:30. And I want to give a shout out to my panels, which is Keisha Thomas, Stuart Washington, and Levi Washington. With this here, we got a limited audience due to COVID, but we're going to do Facebook Live and Instagram Live.
I look forward to seeing what you do with it in the future and how the community responds and moves forward with you.
Yes, thank you, Rance. I appreciate it.
Not again.
Battling backyard vegetation.